Isaac is a first-time caller out of California. Isaac, you're on the air. Get it off your chest.
How you doing, sir?
All is well. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
No man is good.
I just wanted to ask you. I've been watching your show for approximately probably 6-7 months now. I am a Muslim from the Nation of Islam,
I'm sorry
and
about that.
shockingly and surprisingly, I agree with you on a lot of points that you make.
Yes.
A lot of points that you make from father in the home, from beta males. It's surprisingly that I agree with you with a lot of stuff. The question that I have to ask you is a personal question, and certainly, sir, you don't
Turn
have
down
to
your
answer.
radio in the background or something.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my question that I have for you is, do you love yourself just as a person? I won't even throw black person in there. Do you love yourself as a person?
I neither love nor hate myself.
Okay. And do you love black people?
I love all people. Yes, I
Okay.
love black people.
Okay. Okay. So that's the question that I have to ask you, because every time that I see you, you make good points, and half the things that you talk about are right. I don't really know about the cooning and buffooning part of it, but some of the stuff you make good points. And what I also want to ask you is, when you're confronted by women or white people or black people, anybody for that matter, when you're confronted, why do you always throw in that you're black? They're messing with me because I'm black. They're bothering me because I'm a black man. But then you have a lot of negative things to say about black people and black culture.
Because when I'm doing that, I'm turning the table on the liberal white people who have helped black people to end up in a ditch, in a hole, by pretending that they believe racism exists. And then when they want to when these liberal whites want to take control over other whites or other blacks, they always use racism. So when you see me do it at those rallies and things that I go and record, is because I want them to see what it feels like to falsely accuse people of being racist.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, well, amazing. Well, that's what I wanted to ask
Good
you,
questions,
sir. Like
man.
I said,
Why?
it's a lot of stuff.
Why are
Go
you
ahead, I'm sorry.
Why are you a Muslim?
Because that is the faith that I've practiced since I was 13 years old, and it was the faith that actually, and you can believe this or not, but it was the faith that actually helped me be a better Christian. I was raised a Christian. I was raised a black Christian, and you're a black man, so you understand how that goes in a black family.
What
So
does
when
it
I was
mean?
13,
What does it mean? So your parents were Muslim, or just someone outside of your
no,
parents?
my father was.
Oh, your father was a Muslim.
Yes.
What does it mean to be a better Christian? It helped you to be a better person.
Well, Islam helped me be a better Christian because it actually broke down the teachings of Jesus. It actually told me how to do and, walk without faith or dead. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me to do. It helped me to do what the Bible said.
You love white people?
No.
You don't love white people?
No, I don't.
Well, then you love no one.
Well, if that's what you want to say,
no, it's the truth. That's not what I want to say. That's a fact. If you don't
that's
love
your
white
truth.
people, and I would suggest you get out of that so-called religion because it's not a good religion. It's an evil religion, and
No,
you should.
sir. My religion.
You should.
My religion doesn't tell me. My religion doesn't tell me to hate white people.
Well, why don't
Not
you
at
love
all.
them
So
then? Why don't you love them?
It's not that I don't love them.
You just said you didn't love. You just said you don't love white people.
Okay, let me rephrase that. The people that I don't know, around the world, whether they may be white, Chinese, black, no, I don't love them. The Bible and the Quran says not to love everybody.
I would never trust the Quran, and you should love. The Bible tells you to love all people. If you hate one, you hate all.
Okay, so do you understand in the Bible they talk about love, they talk about war, they talk about peace.
No, I'm just saying right now that if you don't love white people, you love no one, and I suggest you get out of that phony religion. It's not a real religion. It's more of a political thing movement than it is a religion, and it's taking you down the wrong path. I'm sorry your father
Okay.
put you into that, but you
No, he
sound
didn't put.
young.
He
How
didn't.
old are you?
I am 43.
Oh, you sound younger than that. But I recommend you
No.
get out of that before you. You don't want to drop your body being a Muslim. You're not going to go where you think you're going
Well,
because
and
it's an
can I ask?
evil religion, so-called
Can I ask
religion.
you this?
Let me ask: why
Can
don't
I
you
ask?
love white people?
You said what?
Why don't you love white people?
The ones that I've dealt with and the ones that I have had interaction with have done evil, devilish stuff. So,
That's
as a
not a
godly
reason
man,
That's not a reason not to love them.
that's that to you, Mr. Peterson.
Have you dealt with
That's not
evil? Have
that's
you
not
dealt with black people who done
that's
evil
not
things to
that's
you?
not that's not for you to say. Whatever works
Yes, it
for me
is.
works for me.
Yeah, it's for me to say. Have black people done bad things to you?
Absolutely,
Do you love black people?
absolutely, because I love myself
And
and I'm a
so,
reflection of
but you
myself.
don't love yourself either.
Yeah, I do.
No,
Absolutely.
no, you don't.
Well, I knew you were going to tell me something like this,
And I
but
want
like
you to
I said,
know, no such thing as loving yourself. You cannot love yourself. That's a lie that's been told to you too.
well,
But let
you
me
have to
ask,
love yourself
Joel
before
want
you
to
love
know.
anybody else.
Joel want to know, do you love your neighbor?
No, I don't know all of them. The ones
Amazing.
I know and the ones that do me well and do me justice and use equality with me on an everyday basis, of course I do.
So
But not
people
on,
have to do
not the
good
ones that
by
I don't
you.
know.
People have to do good by you in order for you to love them.
Well, not do good by me, but have good actions. Everybody's not
That's
of
not love, man.
God.
You love
Some people
nobody.
are, huh?
You love no one.
Listen, let me explain
Do
this
you
to
love
you.
me?
Yes, I do.
Why you love me?
Because whether you know it or not, you my brother, and I'm your
I ain't
brother.
your brother.
You can say that if you want
I
to.
am
You
not
are,
your
'cause
brother.
listen, at the end of
I
the
ain't
day,
your brother. I'm not a brother to a Muslim.
you not.
Uh-uh.
So do you understand that the
Joel want to ask
Quran
you a
talks?
quick question. Hold on.
Go ahead, Joel.
Well, you see, it seems a little
I can't see
confusing.
you.
I'm putting him up right now.
Uh.
It seems a little confusing because you say that you don't love people you don't know, but then you love Jesse, and then you don't love your neighbor, but then you love white people kinda, or
No.
sometimes.
That's the question that he asked that he decided to turn around. He asked me a specific question, and the question was, do I love white people? At first I said no, and I still stand by that. I can't love somebody that doesn't love me. I can't love somebody that
You
has
sound
done
like a
harm
woman,
to
man.
me.
That's how women are.
Beta!
But how do you love Jesse if you don't love people you don't know?
Because Jesse is of where I come from. Jesse looks like me. Doesn't quite sound like me.
I'm
but
not where you come
but-
from. What that mean? What does that mean?
So-
I'm where you come
Oh,
from.
where you right? You came from the plantation.
I'm from Alabama. Where you from?
Yeah, exactly. Huh?
Where are you from?
Los Angeles, California.
So I'm not from where you're from, so that's
no,
not good.
not at all.
And you
but
don't
I mean,
love
as
me.
far
If you don't love
Listen,
all people, you don't
Jesse.
love me. Hold on a minute. Go ahead, Joe.
But
you're not
Hold
all.
on,
Sorry.
Joe.
Isaac,
Yes,
do you love black people?
yes, I do.
So you don't love
I
white
love
people,
black people.
but you
I love Mexican people. I
So-
love Chinese people.
but you don't love white people.
White people.
Are you there?
His phone's
I think
going
we
out
lost
again.
him. Yeah.
I hear him back there, but his phone. Oh, Bubba phone. Isaac, thanks for your call, man. Your phone. Oh, there he is. Isaac, listen to this. Listen to this, Isaac. This is from the Bible Go-To Guy. He want you to know, Jesus himself said, if you love only those who love you, what reward have you? Even the bad folks love each other. With that dark love. Bad people have dark love and they love one another. And if you have the light love, you should love all people. The problem is you love no one.
Okay, and listen, I have no problem with you saying that, sir. I called to tell you what I needed to tell you. I asked you what I needed to ask you, and I'm going to stand firm on my beliefs. If
Isaac,
I ever see you on the street, I will present you like a Muslim would. You wouldn't even know I was a Muslim. You would think I was
no,
a
you
Christian by
sound
the
like
way I
one.
act.
You sound like one Muslim. You speak like one. Is Louis Farrakhan Muslim? Is Louis Farrakhan over you?
Absolutely, he's a teacher that's over me. Absolutely.
Never have another man over you. That's not good.
Listen, he's a teacher.
No,
Who's your teacher?
you
Somebody
don't
taught
need-
you the Bible.
No,
Somebody taught you.
don't- Hey,
Somebody taught.
hey. You don't
Yes,
need.
yes.
Let no man teach you.
Well, I have to. That's how you learn.
Who is teaching Louis Farrakhan?
It's just like my parents. My
Who
parents
is
taught me
teaching-
when I was younger,
That's
and
what's-
according to you, they taught me wrong, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
So let me
according
ask.
to you, they taught me wrong.
Isaac,
so I found
Isaac.
a teacher. I found a teacher that would teach me right.
Who is teaching Louis Farrakhan?
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Why can't who is teaching where's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Where is he now?
You obviously you know where he's at. You spread a lot of
Where
propaganda
is
and a
he?
lot of rhetoric
Where
about
is he?
he's on a spaceship, he's on this, he's
Where
on
is
that.
he? Where
but
is
then
he?
you do a lot of interviews with people who tell you about pyramids and stuff like that.
Isaac.
Now, Mr. Jesse, listen to what I got to tell you.
No. Answer
Mr.
the
Jesse,
answer the one question. Where is Elijah Muhammad now?
in heaven.
How is he teaching Louis Farrakhan from heaven?
He was his teacher. And
But
you can still teach.
how-
God teaches you every day,
How
right?
is he teaching Louis? Oh, are you calling Muhammad God?
No, I called him a messenger of Allah.
Oh Lord! And so you believe
Hey, brother.
you believe some dead man.
Go ahead.
You believe some dead man is in heaven teaching Louis Farrakhan, and Louis Farrakhan is telling you what this dead man in heaven is telling him. You believe
Yeah,
that?
I don't believe he's a dead man.
He ain't on earth. He dead.
I don't believe that.
Why not?
That's something you believe.
Why
But
don't
see,
you believe
listen,
he's dead?
Listen, Mr. Jesse.
Why don't you
what's
believe
amazing
he's dead? Why don't
what's
you believe
amazing to
he's
me-
dead?
Huh?
Tell me that. Why don't you believe that guy is dead?
Because I've never seen a physical body of the deaf. I've never seen a death certificate. I've never seen nothing of
So
that
you
sort.
think
And
this
first
guy
of all,
that Louis
I'm too young to even go down that route.
never
I'm
looked
not.
at the
I'm not
Quran.
that. I'm not that
I ain't
old.
never even looking
so
at the Quran.
for me, it's
telling
more
you.
of a teaching. It's more
guy,
of
Louis
how
Farrakhan guy
the
is
Honorable
dead.
Elijah Muhammad changed my life. How I used to be a person and now I'm not that person.
Do
so
you believe
or
that-
nobody can tell me the goodness of what his teachings have done for me.
Amazing.
There's
You
no way in the
believe
world
that-
you can tell me that.
Let me ask you: believe that Louis Farrakhan went up in a spaceship and met with this dead man, Muhammad guy?
Sir, I don't. If you want to keep saying, I'm not ever going to be disrespectful
I'm asking-
for you.
he
to you,
is
sir.
dead. How's that
yes,
disrespectful?
yes, I do. Yes, I do believe that.
You believe Louis Farrakhan went up in a spaceship and talked to a dead man?
I believe he had a vision, like he said. Yes, I do believe that.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Are you married?
know why
Isaac?
amazing?
Are you married?
Because
Isaac?
I've had visions.
Isaac, are you married?
Yes, I am.
And you have kids?
Yes, I do. Three
How-
of them.
3 kids. How many
I had
women?
the first two. I had the first two, as you would say, at a wedlock. When I was 15 and 16, I had my first two kids.
Wow.
My two kids. I have two grown
They're
kids.
young. They're older than you.
Yeah, I was very.
So let me
I
ask.
was very, very, very young, and then I had my 7-year-old when I was 35.
And with your wife?
Mm-hmm.
And how many
With my
women?
wife.
How many women do you have?
In my life,
No, how many women do you have living with you now?
just my 7-year-old, one,
I
and
know-
my wife, two.
How many women are you married to?
I'm married to one, brother.
But don't that religion allow
I'm an
you?
alpha male. I'm not no beta.
But doesn't that religion say that you can be married to more than one woman?
Yeah, but I'm not. That's by choice and preference. And if you're able to take care of that woman, I have problems. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out one, my brother.
I know what you mean.
I don't like. I'm good with one.
How many
You
wives
know
do
what I mean?
Louis? How many wives do Louis Farrakhan? Does Louis Farrakhan have?
One.
How you know?
because I know.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Isaac. Call me again, buddy.
Thank you, and you guys have a good one,
Oh,
brother.
let me ask. Someone want to know
Yes,
how
sir.
many did Elijah have?
You guys have a good day.
No, how many wives did Elijah have?
1.
100?
1. Have a good day, my brother.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Amazing. And by the way, Isaac, was that Isaac, right? The Muslim. He wasn't honest about Elijah. I remember one of the things that they became angry at Malcolm X about, because Malcolm X used to be a Muslim. And then he went to Mecca and came back and realized, hey, white people are not as bad as he's been told, right? And then he found out that Elijah had more than one woman. He was getting all those young girls pregnant and everything in the churches, in the Muslim mosque, whatever you call those things. And Malcolm X started to expose it. They didn't like that. So they went against Malcolm X for that. So Elijah, so-called Elijah, did have more than one woman. And by the way, Elijah is dead. I don't care what y'all think over there at the mosque, but Elijah is dead. And I don't care how many rocket ships Louis Farrakhan go up and think he's talking to him. You better wonder who is Louis Farrakhan talking to. And why? Don't let no man teach you. Who is teaching the man that's teaching you? You listen, but let the words go in one ear and out the other one. You grown. All right? And I wouldn't be a part of the Muslim so-called religion. It's not a religion. And that Quran thing, Quran Bible that you call yourself read, don't read that.